Hey, welcome to Truth Seeker Insights, a safe space for you to uncover your truths. My name is Queshunna, and if you're watching this, it's not by accident. You've probably reached a point where something in your spirit is saying, I can't keep doing this. Maybe you've been stretching yourself thin. Maybe you've been questioning if you're asking for too much. Maybe you've been holding pain in silence. Today, we're talking about something life-changing: boundaries. Not to push people away, but to protect your peace, your voice, and your healing. I used to think setting boundaries made me rude or too much, but what actually made me feel heavy was betraying myself just to be accepted. Boundaries aren't walls, they're clarity. They help you stay connected to yourself while learning how to show up in relationships without losing your soul. So let's talk about what boundaries actually look like in real life. Because it's one thing to understand the concept, but it's another to live it. Healthy boundaries sound like this: I care about you, but I also need space to recharge, and I hope you can understand that. I'm not comfortable having this conversation right now, but I'm open to talking when I've had some time to reflect. I love helping, but I can't say yes this time because I'm prioritizing my mental health. Please don't raise your voice at me. I'm open to discussing things, but only with mutual respect. These are examples of setting boundaries with love, not defensiveness. Healthy boundaries are clear, honest, and rooted in self-respect. They don't come from anger. They come from knowing your worth. Now, on the flip side, unhealthy boundaries or the lack of boundaries can sound like, I guess it's okay, even though I really didn't want it to do that. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to upset them. They always talk over me, but I just let it slide. What's the point? I feel like I have to explain myself over and over just to be understood. These responses often come from fear of being abandoned, misunderstood, or even seen as difficult. But the truth is, every time you abandon yourself to keep someone else comfortable, you chip away at your own peace. Setting boundaries don't make you mean. It makes you honest. It makes you safe. It makes you yourself. It teaches others how to treat you, and it teaches you that your needs are valid too. I've been in places where I let love cost me my identity, where I stayed silent just to avoid conflict, where my kindness was mistaken for permission. But healing showed me you don't have to lose yourself to keep someone. And the people who truly value you will respect the space where you love yourself. Let me ask you something and be real with yourself. Where are you being quiet just to keep peace? Where are you saying yes when your soul is saying, please, not again? That inner nudge you feel, that's your spirit telling you you're allowed to take up space. You're allowed to protect your energy. Let's speak this together if you feel called to. I am worthy of peaceful relationships. I can love people without losing myself. My boundaries are an act of self-respect. I don't have to over-explain my no. Breathe that in. That's not ego. That's alignment. That's wholeness. Listen, you're not too sensitive. You're just finally choosing to honor what your spirit already knew, and that takes courage. So if this message spoke to your soul, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Truth Seekers Insights. This space is where you learn to heal out loud and we grow together. Drop a comment below. I'm learning to love myself with boundaries. Let's grow and support each other on the journey, because your boundaries are not rejections. They're reflection. They show the world that you've learned to love yourself deeply. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. You're not broken. You're becoming whole. Have a great one, guys. Bye-bye.